We are almost finished with the algorithm, and we just need one more method that will wire everything together. And I'll call it place queens because that's what we are doing. We are placing queens on the board. So here's my method, and we are using the brute force, which basically means we want to run the program until correct solution is found. So we need a loop that will run until such solution is found. And I'm going to use a do-while loop for that. So how do we know if the solution was found? Well, remember, we have isWinner method that returns true if a correct solution is found and false if it's not. So we want to loop while isWinner keeps returning false, meaning we want to loop until there is a winning solution. And within the loop, we simply keep calling the setPosition method, which is the method that generates the position for every queen and places each queen on a correct row and column. And our isWinner method verifies if each queen was also placed on the correct position diagonally. And if they were, we have a correct solution, and if not, we call the setPosition method again and give it another try. And after we give it a try, whether it's successful or not, we want to display the counter just so we know on the screen what run we are on. So we simply display the run counter. And finally, after we have a correct solution, we exit the loop and we can display a message telling the user that we finished the program and how many tries were made before the correct solution was found. So after the while loop, when the correct solution is found, we simply display it took X attempts to make the queens set up correctly. And there's one more thing. Before we go into the do-while loop, we want to initialize the board. Now the board is being initialized after each unsuccessful run, but we also need to initialize it for the very first run, so we'll do it here. So I'll simply call the board object and call the init method. And now we are ready to run it. So to run it, all we have to do is go to our program, and in the main method, we need to create an object of run. And from here, we'll simply call the place queens method that we just created that wired everything together. And that's it. So let's run it. And it was very quick. And you can see that the counter is displayed above each grid, and that's the run counter. And you can see that, for example, in 161st, we tried, but we got diagonal problems. The queens were attacking. But you can see that the rows and columns are not shared, that there's only one queen per row and per column. So let's look at the final solution. And you can see once again there's only one queen per row and per column, and now you can notice that none of the queens is attacking any other queen diagonally. So this is the winning solution for this run. Now if you run it again, we may get a different solution. Well, let's give it a try. And we're getting more attempts this time, but once again we found a solution where the queens are not attacking diagonally at all. So that was our winning solution for this particular run. And every time you try, you'll get probably different number of attempts because everything is random, so nothing's guaranteed. But the point is that our algorithm works. And this exercise definitely tested our understanding of two-dimensional arrays and nested loops. But we succeeded, so congratulations, and you have a reason to pat yourself on the back and maybe do a little celebration. So I hope that along the way you became more familiar with how indexes and two-dimensional arrays work and how they are related and how to use them in nested loops. So I hope you like the exercise, I hope you like the videos, and thank you very much for watching.